short track racing underway.
See Clint Boyer on the outside of Denny Hamlin. We talk about the inside being the preferred lane, but early on a restart, that outside will roll pretty well because you chop that car on the inside. He can't turn like he wants to. He can't use all the racetrack.
Cut tires also a story when they get so close. The splitter, the exhaust, different things can cut a tire, spin a car around. And these two continue to stay side by side. Denny Hamlin in the 11, Clint Boyer in the 14, fighting for second.
Yeah, you try to get in the throttle on corner exit, and you want to use as much throttle as you can, and sometimes you drive the car out into the left rear tire, just like this right here, almost making contact there.
And Clint shoved
Boyer
himself in front of his teammate out Cameron. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to see that hole, you just got to turn left.
Eric tight on his bumper there, giving him a lot of pressure. Got to be careful to run that close to somebody this early in the race and build up, spike that brake temperature.
Martin Truex Jr. has never won at a short track, and I'm sure that he's sick of hearing that statistic repeated over and over. But it is one that is factual, and the fact that he hasn't won is a big deal because he's won 19 times on other size racetracks, just not on short tracks.
You can see he just has better drive off, better entry speed, rolling speed, in the throttle better. It's just hard though once you get underneath a guy to be able to use that throttle on corner exit. Taking a little time here to work over Blaney. Blaney's going to give it to him on exit of 2 there.
One thing that he doesn't have, we talked about it earlier, you know, what he's going to have to hope for is that, remember the pit trouble he had earlier? Well, if this thing goes on, continues like it is, well, the guys that are around him, they're still going to be on the lead lap, Paul Menard and Austin Dillon, so he's still going to have to battle having a good pit stop.
Denny Hamlin coming into 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 1. Looks to the outside of William Byron, but he will see the green and white checkered flag winning stage 1 in Martinsville. And maybe a little bumper there from the 11 as they come out of the turn. 1 lap to go. A half a car length separating the top 2. Down the backstretch for the final time in stage 2. Who will have the best exit off of turn 4? Logano on the outside. Hamlin on the inside. It's going to go to Logano. Logano, Keselowski. Then Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Newman, Harvick, Suarez, Chase Elliott, all in the top 10.
Keselowski clearly faster than Kyle Busch. After that battle, a little friendly wave down the back straightaway. Appreciate you not hitting me too hard.
Yeah.
Wrecking me.
But look at this, 78-18. Truex has run him down. Kyle Busch, I think, struggling a little bit. This is a time where he would not be saving. So this is all they got. Both these guys. It looks like Truex has a little bit faster race car. He's putting the pressure on. It's going to be hard to get by, though.
Those two drivers, part of the big 3, and Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr., winningest drivers this year, including Kevin Harvick, part of that big 3. And now it looks as though Truex Jr. forcing the issue here. At the end of the season, the 78 team goes away. It's been rumored, and a lot of people suggesting that the 78 driver of Martin Truex Jr. and Cole Purr, the crew chief, are going to go to Joe Gibbs Racing. Now they're racing against what could be a future teammate.
Yeah, look what Truex is doing. He really didn't have the spot, but he keeps showing Kyle Busch, I'm faster. Watch what happens right here. Stays in line, but if you see him get just a little bit closer with some momentum down the straightaway, he's going to stay left. Show Kyle Busch, hey man, work with me, give me this spot. Doesn't mean he's going to give it to him, but it's a good signal from a driver.
And Jeff, just imagine being Martin Truex Jr. Remember that last restart? They got shuffled back. He was running 8th when they came to pit road. Got to a couple positions there. And this last restart, much more advantageous for the 78. So that restart sort of reinvigorated this 78 team with a shot to win once again.
And a battle for the lead. Logano has lost the incredible cushion he had over Brad Keselowski. Keselowski reeling him in and a fight between these two teammates. Logano, who's in the playoffs, Keselowski not in the playoffs, fighting for the win here at Martinsville.
Keselowski overcooked turn 3 the last time through here, lost the bottom of the racetrack. Look at the roll speed Keselowski has through the middle of the corner.
Almost got into the back bumper of Logano.
Yeah, but this battle for 7th.
Oh, it's been crazy. The 4 has been hung behind the 31. Kevin Harvick has run out of patience. Chase Elliott moves the 31 up the racetrack.
Take what you need. Let's see what the 31 does here.
Oh, he's going to be Ryan Newman. Crossing back over. Drive inside the 9 in the corner.
Will he get into the side of him?
And Chase likes this outside lane, though. Chase knew if he ever could get in that position, that's really what he wanted. He wanted to be able to just run that upper lane. That's where he's been all day.
With 23 to go, Joey Logano has his work cut out for him because the 2 of Brad Keselowski is there, and he is just waiting, putting the pressure on the 22. One slipped tire, one mistake, one contact with that inside curb, and Brad Keselowski will be going by.
Be interested to see if he'll be as aggressive with his teammate as he was with 18. Logano's so hard to pass, wrapping that apron so tight all the way through the corner. It really doesn't present an opportunity for you to get underneath him on corner exit, even though you can gain on him on corner exit.
Logano has been great at this racetrack at qualifying. For the last 5 races, he was able to win the pole. Didn't win the pole this week, and said that they tried a different strategy, maybe a different plan, because they hadn't won here at this racetrack. Well, now, as the laps are winding down, they're out front. They have a shot at winning the grandfather clock. That is the prize at the end of this race.
And that's all Brad Keselowski cares about. He doesn't care that Joey Logano is his teammate. He doesn't care that Joey Logano's still in the playoffs. Brad Keselowski wants to win this race because he knows behind him, this 18 and this 78. If this 78 gets by the 18, he will be coming. He's been better over the longer run. We still have 20 laps to go as we see the 78 hang a left. Will he get inside the 18?
They're racing everywhere. Battle for the lead, battle for 3rd. Behind the battle for 3rd is an incredible battle for 5th as well. It's nuts. I mean, this race is just crazy. Look behind us.
It's so good. That's the last one in here. We got to go too.
These guys are pushing their cars harder than they have all day long, so those front brakes, you can see the rotors glowing on Keselowski's car in the 22 of Joey Logano. It's who can make the adjustments inside the car. You can turn those brake adjustments and the track bar to keep up with the cars. It starts getting looser and looser and looser on corner entry.
And Rick, I didn't think with as few laps as we had to go when they started that traffic would come into play, but here it is, right in front of the leaders. A single car here will be easy to pass, but as you get farther into the pack, they get 2 and 3 wide, and here comes Brad Keselowski with a crossover. Will it work?
Brad Keselowski, here he comes. Look into the inside of Logano for the race lead.
Wow,
they get into each other. Keselowski trying to stay off the 22.
That outside lane once again works on corner exit.
I was so impressed by how deep Brad drove the car down in there without getting loose and backing into the side of the 22 car. He's got another run here. He's going to push him.
Joey's going to have a hard time holding this 2 car off. The 2 car has so much run on corner exit. Watch this run the 2 gets on corner exit. Not that time.
Look at the battle behind them.
78. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. He's going to get by the 18. Lap traffic coming into play there.
Does Truex have enough time, enough speed to catch these guys?
All right, there's the bunny in front of you.
And now Logano, under 15 laps to go. Keselowski, will he get frustrated? Will he punch the 22? Punt him out of the way.
He is driving that car so deep into the corner. It's crazy. Look how far down in the corner and how much he gains on the 22.
Well, if Brad's going to make a move, he needs to do it because pretty soon he's going to be playing defense as well as offense. The 78 is closing in, a car length every corner.
It is heating up front.
That's
Less
the first
than 14 laps. Now 13 to go.
That's the first time I saw the 2 cars slip a wheel off corner exit. But look at the 22. He's struggling there down into the center.
Keselowski bumped him again.
At some point, I think you'll see the 2 car jump the outside. I think that he goes so fast into the corner, I think you could roll the outside and try to use that grip on corner exit to make this pass. We are getting ready to have a 5-way battle for the lead. They are coming from behind.
Logano, Keselowski, here comes the 78. Martin Truex Jr., the 18 of Kyle Busch. All right there fighting for these top 4 spots. And don't count out the 11, a 5-time winner here at Martinsville.
Logano's going to have to be perfect. The pressure inside that race car, you know if you can win this race, you have a chance to win the championship. It moves you to Homestead. His car is not as fast as the people behind him. He's going to have to be perfect.
I see Brad's car a little weak on corner exit there. Joey was able to drive off on corner exit. Joey with a little higher line, changing his line, maybe helping a little bit. The 78 putting the pressure on the 2.
Here comes the 78. Martin Truex Jr. looks to the inside of the 2.
See if this 2 can get this run on corner exit.
What a drive off by the 78. I was so surprised there that he's able to keep up with the 2 on corner exit. Man, that 78 is so good on the long run. Look at him roll the center.
This battle's going to help the 22. He needs the 2 of Keselowski to fight the 78 to slow him down just a little bit. Because the 78 is not going to be friendly when he gets there. It is not going to be nice. He's going to do what he has to do to win this race. Clear the 2 now.
Less than 9 laps to go, and now no cars in between the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. and Joey Logano. The 78 of Martin Truex Jr. has never won at a short track. This is his best opportunity right here.
He's going to catch 95 in a tough spot. Corner exit.
Really bad spot.
These 2 fighting for a guaranteed spot in Miami for the championship. Logano crossing the stripe, 7 laps to go.
Truex right now, he's looking at the 22, trying to figure out where he's weak. Clearly the middle of the corner is where the 22 is slow. How can you use that to your advantage?
Truex with more speed. Will he be aggressive enough to get by this 22?
Truex going to turn left right here. Good momentum off of 4.
Looking to the inside. Can he make the pass? Will he make contact?
He's there.
A race to the lap car once again. Who can get there first?
Oh, contact made.
Come on, baby, come on.
They're diving into the turn of 3. Truex on the inside, trying to take the lead away from Logano.
Logano trying to run him as tight as he possibly can to make it almost impossible for the 78 to put the power down on corner exit.
78 loose on corner entry right there. Can Joey use it to his advantage? Great job out of lap cars, by the way, getting out of the way.
Side by side, Logano and Truex. And then Keselowski's going to come back into the picture, as is Denny Hamlin fighting back there. Now, 4 laps to go. Logano's holding him off on the outside.
Look at this run the 22 has on the exit of turn 2.
22's holding him so tight on corner exit. Look from this view how tight he's going to hold him on corner exit, not allow him to use the throttle.
He moves up the track, contact again. Logano still up front.
That almost scares me a little bit. That allows the 78 to square up on that rear bumper, just move him out of the way.
He looks to the inside again. Now Martin Truex Jr. setting him up. Coming up on 2 laps of racing to go at Martinsville.
Look at that run on the high groove.
Clear by 3 feet, all clear, 2 to go.
So much pressure inside these cars.
This is an incredible drive by Joey Logano, regardless of the result.
He raced him clean again to the inside. Martin Truex Jr. has the advantage as they come up the turn. He'll see the white flag one more time around. Martin Truex Jr. on the inside, looking for his first short track win, as well as a trip to Miami to try to defend his championship. The 2017 champion, will he get the bumper? Yes, he does. Here comes Logano. Logano on the inside, a drag race, they're sideways, and it's going to be Logano getting the win. Joey Logano fighting back.
Miami, baby.
Truex not happy.
Great job, buddy.
Logano put the bumper to the back of the 78 when they were going through 3 and 4. It moved Truex Jr. up the track enough that he had an opening. And the first thing you heard on the radio, Miami, baby. Logano has secured a spot in the championship 4.
Well, you hear the crowd on the other side of the racetrack. Some boos for Joey Logano. A smile on his face, though. Walk us through the last lap and the thought process of the move on the 78, Joey.
Miami. Just thinking about Miami. Thinking about how we can win a championship with this car, and You know, I knew it was going to be a fun race there today. Yeah, Martin was definitely better. Our car wasn't as good there that last run, and I was just doing all I can to be as defensive as I could. And you know, we were racing hard. He was getting into my left rear. We were both running hard, as you expect. And then you know, you just got to expect Martinsville at the end of the race that you're going to have some bumping and grinding there at the end. So proud of this Shell Pennzoil team. Man, this has been a tough season, and it's great to get our second win of the year, the biggest win of the year, and now we're off to looking at a championship.